I was gonna make this video be really cool. Like costumes and props and sound effects. And hipster chicks. Can't forget the hipster chicks. But I can't even get my mustache to work today, so. Look, here we are, all crammed into the same area. I think that to give one or two parties credit and say that we're out to sabotage each other, look, we know each other. I think that's given us a little too much credit. I think this just happened. Nobody planned it. We're not out there to get each other. This is just sales. It's happening now. It'll happen again, and if we take it personally every time, it's going to hurt us, not everybody else. But there's nothing wrong with it. We're used to competing with each other. We all grew up together, man. We've been doing this for years. Just used to do it under the same roof. We were competing for best revenue, the most sales. And there were even prizes. The difference is we had the comfort of having somebody rope out some area and say, you knock here, you knock there. We don't have that now. It's more of a free-for-all. And we're in different companies. But congratulations. You know, this is one of the byproducts of being at the next step of our journey. And when I say a different leg of the journey, I'm talking about your journey. I'm talking about feeling better about where you are, about being more empowered where you are, about maybe being a director or maybe being at a company where you feel like you can do more, where you have more opportunity. You're progressing, and this is where we are right now. It's awesome. Congratulations. And by some strange twist of fate, yeah, your journey, my journey, our journey, it's brought us into a little bit of competition right now. We're not strangers to this. We know the drill. There's going to be some people that generate more revenue than others. But what is the real measure of success? If it's only about the money, we only work until our bills are paid, and then we don't have to work anymore, and then somebody has to crack the whip on us. We're not that. Or else we'd still be doing the same thing, and I'd still be trying to crack a whip on you. No, it's about growth. We're on this leg of our journey, all of us, because it's where we want to be to grow. And what is it that we can really grow in? What is the lesson? If it's not the money that makes the winner, what is it that we really walk away with that makes us a winner when we didn't make as much revenue as somebody else? Did we walk away with our relationships intact? And did we persevere? Did we learn? Did we learn to keep going when the going gets rough? Did we learn to keep going when the competition feels stiffer? Did we learn to persevere? Did we learn to, hey, keep going. If this trip doesn't work out, I'm going to keep doing the same thing, and I know the next one will, and the next one will. We've all, in this group, we've all been top producers before. We all know how it goes. Ethan, Ramiro, Jetzel, Carter, Kyle, Bobby. Everybody's done it before. Soup, whatever, I don't know. All of it, babe. We've all done incredible things. And it may or may not happen this time. But if we can learn the lesson of perseverance, then what does it matter whether or not we get it on this trip? We'll get it on the next. The harder I work, the luckier I get. What, like best practices only work when Joel's yelling them? Best practices only work in town or in pods or when you're working for one company but not another? No, your success is already on its way towards you, and as long as you're making your way towards it, it's inevitable. It'll happen. It'll come. So I know this isn't the family reunion we wanted, but it doesn't have to mean that we break off our relationships. And it certainly doesn't mean that we have to gripe if we don't get the money and stomp on the ground and throw our toys down and say, I'm not playing with you anymore. It just means, hey, we learned. And then we take what we learned and we keep going forward. And that's how we grow. Whether we're working for the same company or whether we're apart, whether we're in door-to-door or anything else. That's what we do. Those are the best practices that I always tried to give you. Go get them, guys.